Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is TURI and I'm a registered behavior technician here in the state of Florida. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I've never done this before. We are going to be going over activities that I do in session. This has been a highly requested video and I finally brought up all of my toys from my car and oh my god, I have a lot of toys. But I'm going to be going over that. I'm going to try to link everything in the description box below if you guys want to grab this stuff too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be interesting. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It reinforces my behavior and it makes me want to create more videos. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Okay guys, so before we get started, I do have an announcement to make. Drum roll please. I am going to start offering one-on-one coaching sessions. Yay! So basically these coaching sessions are going to be done via Zoom. If you prefer to not have the video camera on, that's fine with me, no problem, we can just talk. But these are for those of you who find yourselves struggling through the RBT process, the BCABA process, BCBA process, and you feel like you have a million questions and you're confused and you need guidance. I'm your girl. So I have already set up a page on Square, so you can go ahead and book with me. As of right now, because of the pandemic that's going on, I am available Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, so you are able to book between those times. As of right now, I only have 2 options. If you guys want more options, let me know, and let me know what those options, what you would prefer to have from me. As of right now, I'm offering 2 different sessions. So you can either pick between the one-time 30-minute session, which is going to be $30 for a 30-minute Zoom session with me, and where you can ask me as many questions as you want within the 30 minutes and get guidance from me. Or you can go ahead and go the second route, which would be the 3 Zoom sessions, 30 minutes each, whenever you want. It does not expire, so you can use it forever. And that option is $65. So that's a little bit more guidance from me. It would be the smarter move because when I went through it, I had questions throughout the whole thing. So it might be the better route, but totally up to you guys. If you are interested in booking with me, I will go ahead and leave the link to the booking down below. And to go ahead and start this off, I am going to be giving away 2 free sessions to 2 of you. And to enter this giveaway, it's very simple. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at TURI_Anna and send me a quick direct message on there as to either why you are joining the ABA field or why you have joined the ABA field. That's it. I'm going to be randomly picking 2 winners and I will announce them on the 26th of April, and then we will go ahead and schedule our sessions and we can start. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be your RBT, BCABA, BCBA coach. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it, shall we? So I do have 2 clients. One client is a boy and one client is a girl. So the boy is 4 years old and the girl is 5, almost 6. Please keep in mind that I'm gonna go over a bunch of activities that I do with them, but remember that, you know, all of our kiddos are different developmentally, so you don't wanna get something that would be too hard or too easy for them, so be sure to think of your particular kiddo before purchasing any one of these things. Just a little disclaimer there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start with this. This one I use for my boy. It's from Lakeshore, and it's called a Snap Mat Center. Let me show you really quickly how it works. So basically you have to have, it comes with this little plastic piece right here, and it says 3+2. So you put these on, these little clip things. You don't, he does. He puts them on, and of course, if he needs help, I help him. This is actually really a lot harder than I remember. But yeah, so it's kind of like a tangible way to see what 3 + 2, it's fun, it's different, you know, it's, you just want to get them working, really. I just want him to get, I do this with him because I want him to listen to me and to comply. So this is what this little game looks like, and it comes with a bunch. Like, there's another stack of these. Sorry. So that is one activity that I like to use with him. This would be too easy for my girl, but yeah. Okay, so the next activity I'm going to show you is one that I also do with my boy client, and it's also by Lakeshore. It's called Pop and Add to 12. It's a super cute little game where it's also math, but it's a cute, fun way to do it, you know? They're kids, we want to be fun. But so basically you just have to pop these little poppers here, pop the poppers, and you add the numbers up, and then you get the bones, and you put 4 + 5, and then you can write with a dry erase marker on top of the activity 9, so whatever the numbers come out to. So this is a super cute little game. He likes it. You know, it gets its working for a good 15 minutes. I do a lot of activities, obviously, throughout my sessions. I mean, my sessions are 4 to 5 hours long. So that is why I'm giving you guys this video, because it's a long time. It's a long time to be working. So you just have to have like a lot of things to, you know, keep them entertained, keep them busy, keep them working. So that's it for Pop. The popping popper. Okay, the next activity that I have is also for my boy, and it is also by Lakeshore, and it is called the Measurement Center. So let me show you. Let me just try and show you here. So basically, here is a foot, literally a foot. So this activity comes with several cards and several of these cute little foam feet things. And so I'll just show you really quickly. So I'll pick one card, and it says, which is shorter, 8 caterpillars or 1 foot, right? So give me a second here. Okay, so this is gonna be the little caterpillar seed. So this is the 8th one. This is a lot easier than it looks. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time. But here's a foot, right? So you just compare, and you can ask the kiddo which one is shorter, and then they can tell you, right? And it also has links in here too. Some of these cards are asking for the links, so they can like put these links together. Here, let me show you really fast. So here's like a, you know, adding links. So this is just it's like a measurement center. It really is just that, and it's just a fun way to practice their measuring. This is really good for kindergartners, like in that age group. If they're there developmentally in the kindergarten group, this is good. I could actually use this for my my girl too. She could work on this as well. So that's all for that activity. Let's go to the next one. And also, guys, be sure to remember that every kiddo, you know, they have different motor skills. So some of these activities, like that one that I just discussed, the measurement center, does take, you know, a good amount of fine motor skills. So just keep that in mind when thinking of purchasing one of these things for your sessions. Okay, the next activity that I want to talk about, I bought on Amazon, and it's from Melissa and Doug. I'm sure some of you guys know what these are. These are super fun. So let me show you what they do. Let me show you. These are also, I can actually use these as reinforcers sometimes too. So basically, it comes with this little pencil, and you fill it up with water, and then it changes. I don't know if you can tell, it's changing colors. And they basically have to get the whole thing wet, and it asks them to look for 5 big fish, 4 sea stars, 4 seashells, and 1 sea turtle. And so look, I'm uncovering the sea turtle right now as we speak. I have it for under the sea, and safari, and on the farm. And they also have they have girly ones too. So these are winners. Okay, the next activity that I have, I also purchased on Amazon, and it's by Smart Games. I love these puzzle this Smart Games has really cool toys and toys or puzzles, whatever you want to call them. So this is one that I do with my my girl. She likes doing this one. It would be too hard, I think. Yeah, it would be too difficult for my boy. But basically, it gives you a booklet. So let's say the first one. Sorry, this light is to find. You see here is to find the 4 pirate ships. You move these little islands around until you can see, sorry, only 4 pirate ships. So this is, it's a puzzle, and it gets kind of hard, and not gonna lie, like, I would do it with her, and we would get to the expert level, and I'm like twisting all the islands around, having a hard time myself. But it does have a reasonable amount of starter ones and junior ones, so highly recommend this as well. Pirates Junior Hide and Seek. So the next activity is one of my all-time favorites. I feel like you can use this with a lot of different kiddos. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And it's called Color Code, and it's also by Smart Games, that last pirate one that we just talked about, same company. And basically, there is a booklet in here, and a lot of different designs, or like artwork, if you want to say. And you have to figure out, by combining like these different tiles, how to make one of these designs. And it's fun, and it gets them thinking, and both my boy and my girl are like very competitive when it comes to this game. They're like really want to get it right, and sometimes when they don't get it right, you start to see those behaviors come out. So that's why these activities, yeah, it kind of feels like you are playing, but those behaviors are going to come out one way or another. So that's why getting them working and getting them doing things that might be a little bit too hard or a smidge too hard is okay, because what if you're trying to teach them, a DRA for help, for them to ask for help instead of them engaging in SIB or in temper tantrums, something like that. That's just a simple example. But that is a really good game. Highly recommend. 2 activities that I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about too much. These are like staples. Like, I feel like everyone has to have these. Candyland. I mean, come on, Candyland. Bought it on Amazon as well for a great price too. I think like $8. I was taken aback. And of course, Operation. I love this game. When I was younger, I loved this game, so I had to buy it. Also a great price on Amazon. I don't want to talk about this stuff too much, but these are staples, I think. All this noise in this video is going to be awesome. Sorry. Okay, so I also bought these 2 bingos on Amazon as well. One of the bingos is for sight words. Both of these I use with my girl. This would be too difficult for my boy. She's learning sight words in school, so I saw this and thought this was fantastic, and I cannot explain to you how much this has helped her learn her sight words. We did this almost every day for a month, and she's like a pro now at sight words, and it's fun, and I always give her like a little reward at the end of it when she gets bingo, which is every time. But so I really like this, and it comes with a lot of bingo cards. It's a little it's not wasteful, because you can switch them out, because you don't want to give her the same one every time. But I really like this bingo, and her parents were very happy that she was learning so much with those. We had a couple meltdowns though too, when she got frustrated and stuff, but like I said, behaviors, they just come out, and then we go from there, right? This is another one too, if you have a high functioning kiddo. I'm really big on learning geography, so this bingo would appeal to me more than I think it appeals to my kiddo. Winner, love it. This next activity here is a pretty simple one, but it's a good one. It's a winner. Wiener. It's called the Pattern Blocks Shape Set. I also purchased this off of Amazon for a reasonable price. And it obviously comes with a lot of colored blocks, as well as pattern. See this? So these are double-sided, which is fantastic. So you have more. So like the strawberry, and the fish, Works on their shapes. They need to, again, fine motor skills here because you need to set it on the card, you know, just right for it to actually look like anything. Yeah, but I like this one. Next activity is more of an arts and crafts kind of activity, but it's definitely takes a lot of fine motor skills to get this done, but it's melting beads. I bought both of these on Amazon. So these are the beads themselves. Bought this on Amazon. And I also found the frames on Amazon too. And there's a lot, like look, there's a bear, dog, octopus. For those of you that aren't familiar with what these are, you basically just get the beads and you place them on the frame, and then you are able to put wax paper on top of it once it's completed, and you iron over it and it melts the beads, and it comes out with this really cute little design that they created themselves. And what I really like about these frames is that it comes with these little cardboard designs. So my girl really likes to follow the design she tries, or she'll just change the color even. But this is a good time, guys. This is a good time. Even though it does get it can get frustrating at times, because again, you need to get those little melting, those little dots. It gets frustrating, so make sure your kiddo can handle it, is all I have to say. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple other things very quickly. I don't want to talk too much about them, there's no need to. But there's Go Fish, guys. Classic, you need to have this. They can learn a lot of animals doing this too. This is a fun way to do that. And also Jumbling Tower. This is an LOL edition, whatever that means. But Jumbling Tower is it's a good game too. Again, motor skills, but just two really quick ideas for you. This next activity is also pretty simple. It's counting, and it's good for 3 years and older. They're there developmentally. Only tip though is I organize like a few of them and put them in a plastic bag. Otherwise they're like you have to like take them all out, and it's just messy and a little confusing. So but this is a fun way to just count the items on the cards, and then you find the matching piece. So 6 leaves, number 6. But simple. And this next guy is one of my prized possessions. He is not cheap. He's not cheap, I'm warning you now. He was given to me, and that's the only reason I have him, but not cheap. Super cool though. So his name's Doc, and he's literally a robot. And the kiddo is expected to basically like code. That sounds a lot more fancy than it is. It's not that fancy.
Hello, I'm your friend Doc. Connecting. I'm programmed to play with you. I'll go wherever you want me to go. Program the directions you want me to go using the arrows on my head, and press OK. All systems online and ready.
Okay, I was gonna explain to you what he did, but thank you, Doc. He just explained it himself. So yeah, just what Doc said. So you basically just program the directions that you want it to go. It comes with a really large puzzle, like large. You have to do it on the floor, and you pick a card, and it tells, and you basically just input here on Doc's forehead which way you want it to go, and he will go there, and he knows when you got it right and when you didn't get it right. But I bring this guy out, reinforcer like crazy, because I mean, he's a robot. Who wouldn't be, right? But yeah, just telling you, he's not cheap. I think he's like $70, but he is reinforcer like crazy, and he was also a gift. So thank you, Doc. Alrighty guys, I think that's all I have for you for today. I could literally sit here all day and just go through all of my my games, but it's a lot. If you'd like a part 2, let me know. I would love it. I hope this was fun and different, and I gave you some ideas of what you could possibly do during your session time. Please continue to stay safe, guys. I know that it's hard what we're going through right now, but take this time to do other things. Like, for example, I applied to graduate school, and I'm going to be starting in 2 weeks. So perfect time to also get your RBT credential. The board has made it so that you can actually take your board exam online, which is fantastic. So no excuse to stop. God willing, everything will go back to normal soon. Thank you and stay safe. Bye.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.